What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix land? This, once again, is Scott Porter back with another brand new unboxing series for WizKids' 15th anniversary. This time we are dealing with the DC set, Elseworlds. Boom! Elseworlds, if you are not familiar with it, was an actual imprint for DC Comics for a little while, where they told all of these stories that took place on different Earths. I mean, you know, there's 1,000 Earths out there, and throughout the various crises that DC had over the years, they've shrunk, they've grown, they expanded, but the multiverse, a bunch of the different stories that they would tell. Basically, you know, what if the Kents never found Superman? Or what if the ring, the Green Lantern power battery and ring found their way to someone else besides Hal Jordan? Or what if Batman's parents weren't killed by Joe Chill and instead they were killed by the government? Or by a close family friend? Or any number of things. Some of them were wacky. Batman was a pirate. Some of them were, you know, Superman was a basketball star, and as you can see, like on the side or the front of the box here, what if the Justice League were cowboys? So, you know, they told all these really cool stories, but they were under their own imprint, the Elseworlds imprint. I actually really dug the Elseworlds for a long time. I think Identity Crisis might have been the end of the Elseworlds imprint, but I'm glad that they're bringing it back in a big way here for this set. So before we start to open up boosters and stuff, which I will be, just like usual, choosing my first two boosters from the back right side of the box, I want to go ahead and look at the outside of the box real quick. And by the way, if you haven't read Elseworlds books, for a long time they did not have a lot of them collected in trades. Nowadays, they actually do. And they're usually like 1 or 3, maybe sometimes more. Batman, Superman Generations, I think, was kind of like their flagship title, and there was a ton of issues of that. But outside of that, they're really quick and easy reads, and a lot of them are very much worth it. Let's look on the outside of the box here and see what we have, though. All right. There you go, the front of the box, everybody has seen that. On the side, we have the Justice Riders. There we've got John Jones. We've got Kid Flash, who is Wally West. And we've got Diana Prince. She's like a marshal back then. Oh, there we go. We got I think the Batman pirate was called Leatherwing. I think Captain Leatherwing or something like that. Robin was like a thief. And Catwoman was named Felina, and she had her own ship. I think he was like commissioned by like Spain to like sink everybody else's ships. There's a Superstar Basketball Superman, and there's a Green Lantern Superman. And on the other side, this is what I'm really stoked about. You've got Planetary. Good old Elijah Snow, Jaquita Wagner, and the drummer. I am so excited to see Planetary finally coming to HeroClix. We've seen the Authority. We've seen some other Wildstorm stuff. So now to see this as very, very cool. And then we saw in the last 15th anniversary set, the mainstays are going to get their own remakes as well. So I'm betting we're going to have a lot of Green Lanterns, a lot of Batman, a lot of Wonder Woman, a lot of Superman, a lot of the Flash. Without further ado, guys, let's get it cracking. All right. I think one of my favorite Green Lantern ones was 1001 Emerald Knights, and it was his name was like Al Jahar Dan. But yeah, it was like this, the ring, instead of the power battery being a power battery, is like a lantern, and the genie instead of, it's really actually pretty cool. I can't remember. Ooh! That shut me up real quick, but that was one of my favorite Elseworlds tales. Look at this, guys, right off the bat. We have a super rare, just like usual. I'm telling you guys, back right side of the box. Let's see, we have a Green Lantern, we have a Flash, we have the Bat. Oh, shoot. I think that's from Two Faces. We have a Superman there. And until you read the cards, it's kind of impossible to tell what you have. But then we have Sergeant Kent. I think Sergeant Kent was from, I can't remember the name of it, but I'm pretty sure this costume here, I think there was like a Civil War, like what if Superman was back in the Civil War? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The cards will tell you. Ooh, and he's got a more dynamic pose than the other Superman, so it's not just the sculpt reused there. This is not a bad first booster here. Let's see. We'll open up the cards. I'll show you guys close-ups. If you're not familiar with the unboxing series, I just do them on my cell phone. It's quick and dirty. Not so quick sometimes because I want to share everything with you. I'll hold the cards up with you guys. You can take a look at them. You can pause the screen and on the front and the back. And on the back side of the card, you'll have the complete dial of the figure. Let's just start with this Green Lantern. This Green Lantern is number 4 in the set. Okay, so he's a common. This Green Lantern is just your good old Green Lantern, I believe. He has the Green Lantern Corps, a Justice League keywords. He's number 4 in the set. He is 55 points. He has a trait called Team Transporter. When Green Lantern is the only character on your force with the Green Lantern team symbol and uses the carry ability, you may roll a d6. Now remember, I think that the team ability you can carry up to 8 friendly characters. You roll a die, and if you roll a 5, one carried higher point character may be given a non-free action, so you're getting an action after taxi. That's awesome. And if you roll a 6, up to 2 characters that are higher pointed may be each given a non-free action as well. That's awesome. 2 people that you carry using that ability can, if you roll well enough, wow, can be given a non-free action. That is action after taxi, folks. Back of his card here for you guys. And the front of the card, of course. I'm really excited to see what WizKids is going to do with all these guys. All right, ooh, set number 5. So it's Barry Allen, it's the Flash. Man, we've got so many different Flashes out there. It looks like he doesn't have anything special. He's number 5 in the set. He's 45 points. He's PD, team ability. He has Central City, Justice League, Police, Scientist, and Speedster as his keywords. And then on the back, you can see here he's got 4 clicks with hypersonic speed, and everything else is naked. So, keep moving is the name of his power. All right, that was quick and easy. All right, we've got the Bat, and I think this is from, yes, Batman Two Faces. That's a wicked kind of Jekyll and Hyde type of story. I don't want to give it away, but this is awesome. He is set number 7. He's got Batman Family, Gotham City, Detective, Past, and Scientist keywords. He has the Batman team ability. He's 45 points. You can see he's got that purple scarf kind of coming off the back there. All right. Let's see. He's got a trait called the Strength I Need at a Terrible Cost. At the beginning of your turn, you may roll a d6 that can't be re-rolled and add the bat's click number to it. On a result of 7 or more, you replace the bat with number 20, the Joker creature, on the same click number +2. So I guess that kind of spoiled it if you didn't know what happened in the story. Yes, in fact, he's kind of hunting down the Joker creature who's like on a killing spree around town as Batman's doing all this good around town, and then he finds out that he is, in fact, the Joker. He develops this like potion to save Two-Face, I think, but then ends up like becoming this evil, twisted version of himself. Oh, right. We have a Superman here. A Superman is Kryptonian, Metropolis, and Reporter. Let's see. Take a good look. That's a good heroic Superman pose there. He is number 15 in the set. He's uncommon. He's worth 70 points. He's got the Superman team ability, Superman ally team ability. Real name Kal-El. He's got a trait called I Plead Guilty, Your Honor. Whenever Superman deals damage from an attack, you may choose to deal an amount of damage from 1 to his printed damage value instead of normal damage. If Superman KOs an opposing character after actions resolved, deal him 1 unavoidable damage. Huh. Okay, so if you KO another figure, you're taking clicks of damage. He's 70 points. he's got a pretty beastly dial. There's the back of his card. There's the front of his card. Like I said, he's only 70 points. It's like he can one-shot KO some people. He's got charge and super strength. He's got 4 natural damage, but you can choose to leave somebody on their last click. That's actually kind of a cool way to mitigate how powerful Superman is. Make the person playing them have to decide if they want to take clicks or not. Okay, now to the super rare, last but not least, Sergeant Kent. Atticus Kent is the name of this one. He's got a trait called High Noon. If Sergeant Kent is the last character with this trait to hit an opposing character with a range attack until your next turn, if the hit character makes a range attack, Sergeant Kent must be one of its targets. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let me show you him up close. You see he's got a different sculpt than the other Superman, so they didn't just reuse a sculpt. Let's see his little... Just what if Superman helped the North, I believe? Yeah, Superman, A Nation Divided. That's right. That's what it's called. Set number 100, he's Superman Ally. He's, he's set number 39. He's 100 points, Superman Ally. Here's the front of his card. I'll read that other special power. I just dove right in. Sorry, I skipped all the juicy, I skipped all the important stuff and went straight to the juicy stuff. He's also got a trait called I'll Take the Bullets for the Boys. Sergeant Kent can use Defend. Opposing characters can't ignore Sergeant Kent for line of fire purposes. Huh. Okay, so you can't, even if you have improved targeting, choose to ignore shooting him. And that High Noon trait makes it so that if you attack somebody, I wonder if he has any, he's got some hypersonic on his last couple of clicks. If you attack somebody with a ranged attack and you hit them, the hit character, if they try to make a ranged attack back, Sergeant Kent must be one of its targets. I wonder if they can't target him if they just can't make that attack. Because if he's not one of the targets, then you're not going to be able to make a ranged combat attack. That's really kind of interesting. It sounded kind of plain at first, but super interesting. All right, that is booster number 1. All right, second booster right away. Let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, we got somebody in a bag. That's always a good thing. Oh! Okay, let's see. We've got 2 more Green Lanterns. We've got, oh yes! One of my favorite Batman Elseworlds stories, actually. We've got 2 Green Lanterns in there. We've got Diana Prince, Justice Rider. Man, I put the whole thing on her dial. And then we've got, what is his name? Oh, Necroon the Bat God. That was a story from what if Batman's parents were actually, like, I think archaeologists, and they end up in Egypt, and they uncover this tomb. You end up finding out that this Bat God existed. It was like in league with Set, and then turned against Set and joined the side of the good gods. And I think Batman actually assumes the identity. So I don't know if this is Batman like acting as like Necroon the Bat God, or if it's the actual Bat God. We will see in a second. And then in the baggie, we have a Kingdom Come character. It's like I said, Kingdom Come, one of the most well-known Elseworlds stories. I'm glad we're getting some new Kingdom Come figures. Guys, this is the Ray. Oh, this is awesome. Sculpt is awesome. Oh my gosh, she's got 4 targets, guys. Look at that. All right, let's start going through these guys. Let's make sure that these Green Lanterns aren't different than the Green Lantern that we already saw, which was just the common Green Lantern. Looks like one of them is the common Green Lantern, which was set number 4, so we'll set him to the side. This other Green Lantern is set number 17. Wow, the Ray has a double folded card. So let's see what we have here. All right, we've got, let's start with Green Lantern. This Green Lantern is from, okay, there's 2 stories, The Nail and Another Nail. This Green Lantern is from Another Nail. If you've never read The Nail, guys, just stop watching this video and go read The Nail. So good, such a good story. It's set to the old like fable that for want of a nail, an entire kingdom crumbled. And there's a poem that goes along with it. You should look into it. Anyway, this is from Another Nail, which is the sequel, a lot bigger, huge like intergalactic battles. Green Lantern, this one, 60 points. He's got the JLA team ability. He is set number 17. He has Green Lantern Corps Justice League traits. His name is Hal Jordan. He's got the power battery is draining. I have limited time. Oh, that's right. Oa is like completely falling apart. So he's trying to figure out what's happening. I think Big Barda is a Green Lantern. Maybe we'll get Big Barda Green Lantern. That would be so cool. At the beginning of the game, place 8 battery tokens on this card. When Green Lantern attacks, remove a battery token. When there are no more battery tokens on this card, Green Lantern can't make a ranged attack or use powers or abilities. Wow. So when he attacks, you only get 8 attacks before he stops being able to make ranged attacks or use powers or abilities. Wow, that's crazy. To fight Darkseid and Apocalypse, Green Lantern can use Pulse Wave and Telekinesis. That is a special attack power. Show you his card real quick. Okay. Let's see. All right. All right. Let's see. Diana Prince, Justice Rider. We've been waiting for her. She is set number 11. She's 70 points. No team ability on these guys. No team ability. So let's see what she does. Diana Prince, Justice Rider, is set number 11. Like I said, she's got Justice League, Past, and Police keywords. She's got a trait called High Noon. High Noon, wait. Shared trait. The Sergeant Kent had High Noon as well. If Diana Prince, Justice Rider, is the last character with this trait to hit an opposing character with a range attack until your next turn. If the hit character makes a range attack, Diana Prince, Justice Rider, must be one of its targets. She has a special damage power called New Sheriff in Town. Diana Prince can use Leadership. The unique modifier here. When she does and succeeds, other friendly characters that share a keyword with her modify their attack and defense values by +1 until your next turn. Wow! Okay, that's awesome. So it's a unique modifier. I think it happens when she does and succeeds. Other friendly characters, it says characters that share a keyword with her modify their attack and defense values. So when she succeeds on Leadership, if you've got people sharing her keywords, she can pump all their attack and defense values. That's awesome. Here is front of her card. She's got 4 natural damage on that first slot. Some really nice power selection there. She's got sidestep, so with that High Noon thing, I wonder if you can make a range attack, hit, sidestep behind cover, and once again, if the opposing character cannot include you as a target in their range attack, if they just can't make a range attack. We will see. Necroon, the Bat God. Let's see. Wow. Quintessence and Batman team ability can be played at 200 or 100 points. Yeah, this is the God. This is not Batman in that story. This is the actual Necroon, the Bat God. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. I think I remember the cover. They don't have the cover on the back here. I think he was like laying, like he was in a sarcophagus. Let's see. Necroon, the Bat God is number 24 in the set. Real name, Necroon. He has a trait called the Avatar of Darkness. Other friendly characters can use the Batman ally team ability. When Necroon, the Bat God, is KO'd by an opponent's attack, for the rest of the game, other friendly characters can't be targeted by opposing characters 4 or more squares away. Oh, that's awesome. This is all about darkness, slipping out of the shadows to return to the Rod of Light, disintegrating I-beams, punch through defenses. There's all this like different cool power names. Wow, first big powerhouse. First Click only has sidestep and range combat expert, but he is pretty nasty, and that sculpt is awesome. Very excited about that one. Okay, last but not least, the Ray. The Ray can be played at 125 or 25 points, just like all the other Kingdom Come, New Age Kingdom Come characters. Wow, he's got 8 range and 4 targets. He's got the Kingdom Come team ability, just like super senses for ranged attacks. He looks really cool. Really dynamic the way he looks like he's flying there. One of the more dynamic flying sculpts I've seen in a while. The Ray has Justice League and Future. Number 33 in the set. Real name, Ray Terrell. He's got a trait at 25 points, isolated from the violent world. The Ray begins the game placed at least 6 squares from the starting area and not adjacent to another character. While on click 11, if you remember, they all have that like last click there. I'll show you the back of this card. He can't be moved or placed. When he is the only character on your force or an opposing character critical hits another friendly character, you may turn him to click number 6, and he can't be healed for the rest of the game. He's got 19 defense with regeneration. Oh, it stinks. He can't use regeneration on his last click. He's got a trait, We Will Make Things Right Again. The Ray's combat values can only be modified by powers or abilities from characters with the KC team ability. The Ray's powers and abilities can only be countered by powers or abilities from characters with the KC team ability again. He's got a special damage power, Justice Shines Bright. Give the Ray a free action. Choose an opposing character within 8 squares. Until your next turn, if the Ray has line of fire to that character can't make attacks. Again, 4 arrows. He's got 4 natural damage with 4 targets from 8 range. That is beastly. Beastly. And I'll show you the inside of the card. Okay, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. A little sneak peek at what we are going to be getting in this Elseworlds set, which is set to come out in July. I cannot wait to see what else is in the set. Big thank you to WizKids for sending me this brick so I can unbox these things for you guys. Big thanks to you for watching. Big thanks to Hyper RPG Studios, who is allowing me to shoot the unboxing here. And as a side note, we are going to be playing with these figures on Monday nights starting at 9 Pacific, so that's midnight Eastern, Monday nights on Hyper RPG on Twitch. Make sure you tune in. You can get a look at, we're going to be opening a whole new brick. So I've got my unboxing video. We're going to be opening and playing with figures on that show. So make sure you guys tune into that on Hyper RPG. And man, I am excited. This set, like I said, comes out in July. I can't wait to see what else we pull. So man, I hope you guys come back tomorrow. We're going to do 5 days of this, opening 2 boosters every day. I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. And until I do, may all your rolls be critical hits.